Most businesses deal with no-shows the same way. They add a deposit, write stricter terms, send one more reminder with an exclamation mark. And it feels like you're doing something, but if any of that actually worked, you wouldn't be still standing there at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday looking at an empty chair you held for someone who never replied. Because no shows don't just cost you money, they collapse your team standing around, the next client's waiting, and now you're refreshing WhatsApp like you're the one who made the mistake. You send the follow-up, make the awkward call, try to sound professional while you're actually just begging someone to respect the thing you both agreed to. And the worst part, after a while, you start believing the problem is people, that customers are just flaky, that this is normal, and that belief quite slowly turns you into the safety net for an operation that should be holding itself together. Here's what actually happened. No-shows aren't a people problem, they are a waiting problem. We have built a business where the operation waits for confirmation, for responses, for someone to make a decision. And while it's waiting, you're the one filling the gap. Penalties punish the behavior after it's already wrecked your schedule. They protect revenue, but they don't protect the time. What's missing isn't enforcement. It's a system that can make decisions without you. Good systems don't punish ambiguity, they remove it. When a customer books and there's no follow-up confirmation, when reminders go out randomly, when I think they're coming is the operating assumption. That's not a flaky customer. That's a business that never closed the loop. The customer didn't ghost you. You just never made it clear that silence equals cancellation. And here's the thing. They don't actually mind that rule. They mind the awkward call 3 days later when you're trying to salvage something that was already decided by inaction. Now, imagine this instead. Someone books. The system immediately confirms not just thanks for booking, but reply yes to whole days or it releases in 24 hours. Clear, simple, no guilt. A reminder goes out the day before. If there's no response, the slot quietly opens back up. No chasing, no confrontation, no passive-aggressive, just checking in messages. You didn't threaten anyone. You didn't become the bad guy. You just stopped holding space for uncertainty. And suddenly, you're not staring at your calendar every morning, wondering who's actually coming. Your schedule becomes predictable. Your team knows what's happening, and you stop spending emotional energy on people who were never going to show up anyway. That's the real shift. You stop being the person who begs for respect. You stop watching yourself refresh messages at 9 p.m., wondering if tomorrow's client will flick. You stop running a business that only works when you're compensating for its fragility. And you start running an operation that protects itself, not with aggression, but with clarity. The business makes decision, you just watch it happen. Deposits aren't wrong, cancellation fees aren't cruel, but they're the last line of defense. Most businesses jump straight there because they never built the earlier layers, the confirmation loops, the decision triggers, the structural clarity that makes flaking inconvenient. And that's why the frustration never actually goes away. You've got an enforcement, but you don't have reliability. If no shows are still breaking your week, it's not because your customers are terrible people. It's because your operation is fragile. And fragile operations demand constant compensation. I run short conversations with business owners who are tired of being the structural duct tape in their own company. 30 minutes. We identify the one system that would stop this from bringing your problem to solve manually. No sales call, no software pitch. Just clarity on what's actually missing. If you're done being the emergency responder in a crisis you didn't create, the links below.